I actually did it. After around 1.5 weeks of working on the project, I finally managed to create a Capture the Flag (CTF) minigame in modded Starbound, or at least this is the closest I could implement the CTF minigame into Starbound for now. The base mods that are required for this minigame are Frackin Universe and Elithian Races mod. In this video, I'll show you the scenery, how the game works, the limitation that I have come across while making it and testing the minigame system, the wiring circuit, and the spawn item commands in case if you wanted to make one yourself or improve it. Before that, however, I need to properly give credit to all who deserve it. I must thank Archangela, who provided me with the layout for the map. Rumek Foria aka Bullet and Lukia 153, they helped me out with the spawn item command. Levy, for helping me with the construction and decoration of the scene, especially the lobby and the staff-only area of the building. Kyasuta, for helping me with shield generator problem. Jeb_ and Champort for proofreading the script. And people from Archangela Discord server, who give me enough will to push forward and complete this project. The rest of the constructing and wiring are done by myself. With that out of the way, let me show you around the place. The place I'm standing in right now is the arena where all the fighting will take place. Currently, we are standing on the middle bridge, a neutral zone you could say. Below us is the scoreboard, and I know it's kind of off-center but I don't want to rewire all of this for now. To our left is the blue team, you can say the blue side is themed after the airport with the use of shuttlecraft mod. This is the main building, and there's a sewer section below it. Here is the spawn room. There is a medkit point over there. Another one here, and passing through there is where the flag room is. The same layout is mirrored for the red team territory which is at the right side of the map, however, instead of being an airport. The place is more like a mining facility. Now, here is the lobby where people will gather around and wait for other people to join the game. Passing through the store here is the staff-only zone. There are 4 areas in this section. The hallway that connects to the other section. The relay room where the signal and items get pass around. The computing room where score and flag magic happen. Finally, the passage to exit to the outside world. And that is the end of the scene showcase. It's time for some gameplay showcase. So, the game starts after turning on the switch, and there will be a 5 seconds countdown. Both sides must wait for this background door from Elithian Races mod to open first and then the game officially begins, and as you can see, there is a respawn point here for both sides. The reason being you can't deactivate it by breaking and replace it. But that's a pain since I plan to make this place to be constantly protected by admin command. So for now, the gentleman rule is needed here saying you can't attack anyone until you get past this door. Be aware that this only works properly if you play the game with Zoom level X2 or above, which I strongly suggest you to check the setting if you want to have better experience of this mini-game. The goal is of course, to capture the flag from the other team and bring it back to your team hideout. However, since the flag won't drop upon death in survival mode, we have to replace the flag with crafting materials instead. There we go. When I take this with me, the alarm will go off and I will get marked. However, the marked status will apply to everyone in this room, since there's no support from the mod pack that I use now in giving status effect to specific person who have specific item, so this will have to do for now. So you bring this to the other side. Let's take the sewer route for now. Dashing really quick. And get some healing in the process. Ta-da! Point captured. And you also stop glowing. Now let me act as the other team and take this flag from this side back. There goes the alarm again. As you can see there, the scoreboard already shown that the blue side have captured a flag aka 1 point for them. Now, I'll do the same and cap a point for the red team. See? The score is now 1-1. Let me fast forward to the point where I capture the last flag. There we go. The fireworks come out to celebrate for the victory team. And here you'll see the tears from the losing team. After that, the door at spawn room will open to let everyone return to the lobby. This marked the end of the gameplay demonstration part.
A little disclaimer for this section before we start. I'm not an actual engineer and there are definitely smarter people out there who can do this much simpler and more efficiently, and overall better than me. Let's start with a simple one first, the Medkit System. This is a system where you can press the button to get nano wrap healing effect, and it will be disabled for 10 seconds before one can reuse it again. This system requires a button, 2 countdown timers, an AND gate, 2 pulse transmitter, a NOT gate, several red screens for plus sign or maybe a custom sign if you can make one at outpost. And a custom code item spawned by entering command. You can see the commands for this item in the description of this video. And this is the wiring. The reason that I use the countdown timer instead of, let's say, delay gate, is because the cooldown time of the medkit counting down is visible to everyone including you. Flag missing alarm. This is even easier than the last one. You need a storage bridge V2, an AND gate and a NOT gate for each side. Storage bridge V2 is attached to the flag container. You take the partial filled output pass through a NOT gate to an AND gate. Another input of the AND gate is the signal from the game starting switch itself. And the output of this AND gate is connected to every alarm of the flag side. Flag marker circuit. This system mark everyone near the intel room with status effects, ghostly glow or mini boss glow when the flag is taken. The same when the flag is captured but with status immunity which cleanse the glowing effect. This use the output of a NOT gate from the flag missing alarm into a pulse transmitter to activate modified flame traps for the marking. And also pulse transmitters for each opposite flag container which connected to another set of modified flame traps which act as a marker cleaner. Commands for both can be found in the description. Yes, I know that this is kinda pointless. If the first flag bearer die, you're gonna be left tracking who taking the flag yourself. The alternative to this method can be using a human to act as an announcer. But that means someone else has to be in here, basically in spectator mode. Unless of course, someone out there were to make a flag mod for Starbound. That would make life much easier. Flag taker circuit. This one is a bit harder to explain. But I'll try my best. It started off by a switch that sent a signal to an XOR gate which also connect to the partially filled output of the last flag storage from the other team. The output is then sent to the ITD to move the first flag into the safe. When it got taken in and placed into another team safe, it'll get sucked in by an ITD which has filtered for that specific flag into the correct container. With the usage of storage bridge V2, you just need to connect the partially filled output to the next correct flag that needs to be released and also a signal to light that representative score. For the last chest or the last flag, however, the signal will be sent to the judge circuit, which we'll talk about next. Also remember to mirror the circuit for another team too. So the minimum requirement for the circuit is 12 container, 12 storage bridge V2, 12 item transference device, and an XOR gate. The judge circuit. The judge circuit is like the judge in sports that will raise the flag for the winner side. I hope that makes sense. It's simply 2 NOT gates and 2 AND gates arranged in this formation. What this does is that when a winning signal is passed from one side, the other signal from the other side won't get past it. The signal instead will pass down the last score light and other fanfare such as fireworks and other stuff you desired. The water you see here is just a normal SCB water trap, while the fireworks launcher is a modified flame trap. Be careful with fireworks one, however, since its flight can be unpredictable at times. Commands for them in the description. Reset circuit. After some amount of delay gates that you desired, I basically wire a line to several ITD, ordering them to start recalling the flags back to their starting position. Then after some delay to give ITD enough time to move said flag, a pulse signal will be sent to the game starter switch to flip it back into off mode. Minimum requirements for this circuit is 6 ITD and maybe a pulse transmitter. Background door control. The concept is simple. When the game starting switch is off, open the doors in the battlefield, close the respawn doors. When the game starter switch is on, close the doors in the battlefield, wait 5 seconds then open the respawn doors. Simple solution is of course, a NOT gate, and a 5-second delay gate. You can also add a pulse transmitter and a countdown timer to show everyone a proper countdown. Noted that the doors for the spawn room can still be activated by this tiny wall button from the inside. And, I believe that's all for the circuit explanation. Yeah. I hope you enjoy this video. Thanks again to all the people who helped me with this project. I also want to thank you for staying long enough to reach the end. If you like me to do more stuff like this, or maybe you're interested in me trying to do similar stuff in other games, consider like, subscribe, ring the bell, and leave a comment. You know the YouTube manner by now. Bye bye. For now, I'll just try not to get myself kicked out of university.